Howdy, everyone. Welcome out to Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, as we get set for this game between the Bucaneros and the Hacendados. We're here at the same facility, Luis Marquez Estadio Luis Marquez, just off the beach coastline from Aguadilla. It's a beautiful day. Not as rainy as it was yesterday, much more sunny and a little warmer. I'm sure the players are going to feel that after the day they've already had with their workouts on the field. We should still have a good game of baseball here between these two teams. Very closely matched. And it looks like Devin Rodriguez is on the mound for the Bucaneros. I'll get lineups eventually. And first up to bat for the Hacendados, Wesley Churubay. This kid's been swinging the bat very, very well. Against the University of Aguadilla yesterday, he drove in a couple runs with some base hits. Really solid kid from San Antonio, Texas. And the first pitch is a ball high and outside. He's a disciplined hitter. He's not going to swing at that pitch for sure. Pitch coming. And we got a strike. One ball, one strike. So Wesley digs back in. And we got a swing and a miss on a high inside fastball. Devin Rodriguez is one of the talented left-handed pitchers we have here this year. He also plays first base. He's a good hitter as well. 1-2. And it's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A little confusion there by the catcher. He couldn't decide if he called it a strike. That would be the other hand, though. 2-2 pitch coming. That ball's down and away. Looked like a breaking ball, maybe a curve ball or a changeup. Definitely was an off-speed pitch. And Churubay was not fooled. Count runs full. And we got a called strike on the outside corner. And Churubay goes down on strikes. Devin Rodriguez does what pitchers are supposed to do and get that first out. Folks, if you're watching at home and you have some questions, any sort of questions, drop them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as we go. Here we go. Top of the first. 1 out. And we got a strike. Zero one pitch. And we got a ground ball. It's a base hit out toward left field. They bring the ball in. And we got a runner on base. 1 out, 1 on. Grant Rule up to bat for the Hacendados with 1 out and a runner on first. Rodriguez keeping an eye on that runner. And that pitch is inside and low. That's ball one. There are a lot of very quick kids here. They're not scared to take a base. No balls, one ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And that ball's down. 2 balls, no strikes on Grant. He should be looking for a pitch to hit here. Two-0 is the perfect hitter's count. And we got a weak fly ball that caught by the catcher, and they turn it into a double play. What a heads-up play by the catcher to get out first and make that catch, and then have the awareness to set his feet and send the ball first base. Runner was sort of in no man's land there. Tough place to recover from. Okie doke, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to baseball. Gavin Cox on the mound for the Hacendados. And leading off for the Bucaneros, Jacob Echandi. We got a ball just a little bit high and outside. Echandi plays in center field. A really good hitter. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. And that ball's up and in. Gavin Cox finds himself in a 3-0 situation. And we got a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Echandi was taking that pitch all the way. And the pitch. That's strike 2. And I don't think he felt like Cox could do it twice in a row. Count is full. And we got a ball 4 on the outside part of the plate. That's one of the worst things you can have as a pitcher. A 6-pitch first at bat and getting no one out. As a pitcher, you want to live in the strike zone and make the better swing the bat. Batting next for the Bucaneros, number 15, Devin Rodriguez. Rodriguez pitched a brilliant first inning. Ball away. Echandi threatens to be running. He is a candidate to run. He's quick as you could be. And he is going this time. The throw is out to center field. Heads up play to keep the ball in and keep Echandi at second base. 2 balls, no strikes. Cox is having some early struggles. Runner on second. Ball is inside. 3 balls, no strikes on Devin Rodriguez. Echandi runs. Catcher's indifference. There's no throw on ball 4. Maybe he felt like there was no reason to throw it to third. But he definitely conceded the bag. Up to bat next for the Bucaneros is number 10, Cash Cook, who's playing in left field. We got a pinch runner coming in for the pitcher, Devin Rodriguez. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. And we got a ball outside. That looked like a pretty good pitch to me. The umpire that was calling the games the last couple of days, he lived in that area. And we're 20. And they're throwing it down to second. And the runner from third is going to come home easily. That's a little suspect on the catcher's play. Maybe shoot the ball right back out to the shortstop or something and have the ball come right back to you to maybe have a chance at that runner coming from third. And the pitch. And that's called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner on second, 1 run in, nobody out. And the pitch. That's a curveball. Very fortunate called strike there. That ball was a little bit up, but I'm sure Gavin will take it at this point. And the pitch, that's a little too high. And if he brings that ball down about 3 balls, that is for sure a called strike. Count is full. And that's ball 4. That's unfortunate. That's the 3rd walk issued this inning by the Hacendados. Gavin Cox is struggling to find his game. And walks are the one thing that's hard to beat. And Coach Mesquita is coming out to have a word with Gavin Cox. Trying to calm him down, I'm sure. He pitched a beautiful game a couple games ago, but he has struggled to find it today. Oh, the infield huddled up. Well, they just having a situation where they need to get an out. So we got 2 on. Runner on first, runner on second. Up to bat is Patrick Broman. I told him he needed to church his name up a little bit and call it Broman to make it a little bit French. Cox is set. And we got a ball up and away. And a throw down to third. Gets through third base. The runner's coming. Ball in is not in time. It's past the catcher. Cox is doing a good job of backing him up. And that quickly, the Hacendados are down 3-0 with no one out in the bottom of, in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch. We got a ground ball up to shortstop. Fields throws, 1 away, 1 run in, bringing the total to 4-0 Bucaneros. Broman did just what he needed to do there, which is put the ball in play, hopefully on the right side of the infield. And we got a called strike. And we got a swing. Fly ball is lifted out into foul territory. And they make the catch. And that's 2 away. That'll bring up Velez. He's playing in right field today. He's playing third base today. And the pitch. That's a little bit, we got a called strike on that pitch. A little bit up and in. Fool Velez. Cox is set. And we got 2 strikes. The strike zone's getting a little more generous. 0-2 to Velez. And that pitch is down in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch is a swing and a miss, and that's the 3rd out and the bottom of the first. As we move to the top of the 2nd inning, we invite you to stay with us and enjoy the break.
Hey, I'm Coach Juan Berger. I've been involved in pitching since I have memory. I play for my national team. I got hurt and I got rotator cuff surgery. That's when I got interested in how pitching actually works, how biomechanics works. So I researched a lot of pitching programs until I found the National Pitching Association and got certified by Tom House, having the opportunity to work along Coach House with professional athletes and learn from him. You know, Coach House the GOAT. Every athlete is gonna work in biomechanics, functional strength, learn about nutrition and sleep and recovery, and work in mental and emotional. Make your next step, play your next level. See you there.
My name is Jaden Perez, and with the PRIBL and Coach Berger, in around 6 months, I've gained 6 to 7 miles an hour on my fastball. I've learned so much about my pitching mechanics, and most importantly, I've learned to become my own coach.
Hello, my name is Luca Morales. Thanks to Coach Juan Berger at PRBL, I went from 79 miles per hour on the mound up to sitting 90 and peaking at 93 miles per hour. Also learned how to stay healthy and got the chance to pitch alongside of other professional pitchers.
I'm Patrick, and Coach Juan has helped me with a bunch of things, but the best thing he's helped me with is staying on my center mass and not falling out. My hat used to fall off every pitch, and now it never falls off.
Hey, what's up?
And we're back to baseball. Samuel Garcia steps in to hit against Rodriguez. We got a called strike on that first pitch. That's a really good pitch. Good spot to pitch to Garcia, especially. We got a foul ball. 0-2. Yes. And we got some rain moving this way. We'll see how long they let it go. It's just H2O. Of course, I'm up here in the booth. It's nice and dry. A little windy. And we got another foul ball from Garcia. Looks like the bat might be getting a little slippery for him with the moisture accumulating on his hands. I think it's going to be a short-lived rain. You can already see the rainbow. Rodriguez gets himself in position. And we second in Houston, Texas. Plays third, pitches. Solid kid. And we got a ball low. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Garcia. Rain has let up quite a bit considered where it was a moment ago. And a pitch. Oh, it's a called strike up in the zone. Garcia looks like maybe he didn't like it so much. Up to bat now is Logan Lounder. Logan plays second base and pitches. He pitched yesterday an inning against the University at Aguadilla. Gave up no runs. Had a very solid inning. Good second baseman, good hitter. And he's a candidate to run on you if he gets on base. Logan's out of Needville, Texas. Thriving metropolis. And the pitch is a called strike. The strike zone is getting a little more generous upward. Batters have to be ready for that. And we got a ground ball chopped into the ground, up the middle, over shortstop. It's going to be a tough play, and he is safe. He legged that out. Logan Lounder unhooked the trailer and got down the first base line in a very, very fast manner. Plus, that's a tough ball to play. It really took a big, big bounce, giving Lounder some extra time before the shortstop could put the glove on the ball. Next up is Xavier Bautista. He's a big hitter. And he takes a called strike. A little bit low and on the inside corner. He definitely didn't feel like it was his pitch. And we got a pickoff attempt on Lounder, but he gets back in time. He's going to get to wash his jersey tonight for sure. 1 ball, no strikes, a pitch, and we got a swing. It's a drive out toward left field. It's going to be caught. That's a well-hit ball by Bautista. Unfortunately, he hit it too straight at the player. So we got 1 out, top of the second. Runner on first. Rodriguez is still pitching. Gavin Ryder at the plate. He took it low, ball 1. Ryder's an interesting kid. I think he's from Idaho, if I remember correctly. He's a fun kid. Very talented athletically. The pitch. And he's low again. 2 balls, no strikes. Very talented athletically, a good pitcher. I think he's pretty much all around a good baseball player. And the pitch is a pickoff attempt again at Lounder, but he is not fooled and back safely. We get reset again. Runner on first, 1 out. Ryder at the plate. Pitch is too high. That's 2 balls, 1 strike. Wind's really getting it around here these days. And as it circles through the stadium, and we got a called strike there. That ball was a little bit low. It's a payoff pitch. We'll see if Lounder is running. And the pitch. That's a called strike. I believe that brings the count full. So, count is full. Pressure pitcher for Rodriguez. Will Lounder run? And Lounder is running. And we got a called strike. And that's the end of the inning. As we move into the bottom of the second inning, the score is 4-0 Bucaneros. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back in a moment. Okie dokie. As we're coming back to baseball, we still have a little bit of liquid sunshine falling out of the sky. However, we do have, if you look just outside of kind of in right center field, you'll see where the rainbow ends. I've already sent some people over there to find the pot of gold. Hopefully they are going to be successful in locating that pot of gold. As we move into the bottom of the second inning, the Bucaneros are up to bat. And leading off for them, number 4, the shortstop, Alvarez. And the pitch is inside. Cox is still on the mound. I'm not sure about all that. He had a lot of pitches in that first inning. I take that back, guys. This is Montez that's in the batter's box. He's playing right field. And that pitch was just a little bit outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Cox wants to wipe his hands off. The rain looks like it's diminishing for the most part. And the pitch is inside. That's 3 balls, no strikes for Gavin Cox. And the pitch is a ball in the dirt. That's ball 4. I got a feeling that Cox is coming up on the end of his day as a pitcher. He's pushing about 35 pitches, and we still don't have an out in the second inning. We'll see how long Coach is going to leave him. Up to bat now for the Bucaneros is number 1, Alvarez, the shortstop. Runner on first, bottom of the second. And the ball's up. Ball 1. A little rain did a lot for the temperature, helped cool things off quite a bit. The pitch down and away. That's 2 balls, no strikes for Gavin Cox. And the breeze is phenomenal. It's kind of blowing in, so if you lift the ball up, it's going to settle down. Pitch, runner's moving, ball's down in the dirt, and kept in front by Rawls, but no attempt at second base. 3 balls, no strikes. This could turn into the 4th or 5th walk for Gavin Cox in this game. And the pitch is ball 4, and the bases are loaded. And here comes Coach Mesquita. I anticipate we're going to have a pitching change. We'll be right back in a moment. Okie doke, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to baseball. Ross Dumas on the pitch for the Hacendados. He inherits the bases loaded with nobody out, and Lewis Green up to bat. And that's a ball down low. Yes, I said Lewis Green. This is not the Lewis Green. This is Lewis Green's little brother. But he knows the Lewis Green, and we got a swing and a foul ball. He knows him very well. Lewis Green is a PRIBL legend. And his little brother is doing a good job of carrying on the legend. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch is behind the batter and all the way to the backstop. And that's going to move everybody up. And somewhere along the lines, a run scored that I did not see. That makes the score 5-0, Bucaneros. Second and third, nobody out. Dumas pitching. And we got a swing and a miss by Lewis Green. That brings the ball 2 balls, 2 strikes on the count. And the pitch. And that's a base hit. And it's a base hit, going to score 2 runs. And it turns into a double by Lewis Green. 2-run double for Lewis Green here in the bottom of the second. That brings the score to 7-0 for the Bucaneros. Batting now is Celine, the catcher. And that's a ball low in the dirt. Rawls did a good job of blocking it, keeping it in front of him, instead of giving up that free base. Dumas is set. The pitch. And we got a swing. It's a fly ball. It's over his head. It's way out in the left field at the wall. Lewis Green will score easily. Celine's in with a stand-up double, RBI double, and the Bucaneros are putting on a hitting clinic right now thus far. And this brings us back to the top of the lineup. Jacob Echandi playing center field. He walked in the first inning, scored a run, stole a base, maybe 2. He sits in as Dumas gets ready. Dumas is set. The pitch. And we got a swing. And it's a fly ball out toward left field. And the catch is made. That's the first out in the bottom of the second inning. Hacendados got to be happy about that. It's already been a 3-run inning for the Bucaneros. Up to bat now is Devin Rodriguez, the pitcher. Lefty on lefty, runner on second. The runner is going. Rawls can't corral the ball up. So we have no throw. So now we have a runner on third. 1 out. Bottom of the second. I know how these players get. I am a pitching coach. And we got a swing, and a big swing on a foul ball down the right field line. As a pitching coach for the National Pitching Association, I see athletes of all ages all over the United States. And in these situations and the pitch, their nerves really get to them. They feel the pressure of the game. They feel the pressure of wanting to do well. And it can affect a young athlete. This is one of the great things about the PRIBL program is these kids train for hours every day in addition to playing games. That's going to be a foul ball. Rodriguez hits it right down into the plate and it bounces up off his leg. So the count's still going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. So in coming here, part of their training is about the mental, emotional parts of the game, as well as their mechanics, their functional strength. And believe it or not, the pitch is low and away. Believe it or not, health, nutrition, and recovery. Sleep and recovery go deep into, or sleep goes deep into how you recover. And that's a weakly hit ground ball out towards second base. It's going to have to hustle. And the play is made by Logan Lounder. And that's the second out in the inning. But another run scores. That's the place to hit the ball with a runner on third on the right side of the field. Frees up your runner to run. Up to bat now is Cash Cook. Cash has been playing very well this summer. He's pitched well, swung the bat well, and we got a swing and a miss on that first offering from Ross Dumas. And that ball is up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cash Cook. 2 outs, bottom of the second. And the pitch is inside and low. We have a 6-0 ball game at the moment. And the pitch is also inside and low. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Cash Cook. And the pitch, that's a strike. Now we're working with a full count. Payoff pitch coming from Ross Dumas. We got a swing and a miss and a ball that is at the backstop. I'm not sure. Well, maybe my clicker is wrong. Now we have 2 strikes. You see, this is why I am not a paid television announcer. Count is full. And now we got a ground ball out towards short. Nice pick. The throw brings him off the bag. Heads up play by Bautista to put the tag on Cash Cook to record the 3rd out of the 2nd inning. As we move into the top of the 3rd, stay with us.
Hey, I'm Coach Juan Berger. I've been involved in pitching since I have memory. I play for my national team. I got hurt and I got rotator cuff surgery. That's when I got interested in how pitching actually works, how biomechanics works. So I researched a lot of pitching programs until I found the National Pitching Association and got certified by Tom House, having the opportunity to work along Coach House with professional athletes and learn from him. You know, Coach House the GOAT. Every athlete is gonna work in biomechanics, functional strength, learn about nutrition and sleep and recovery, and work in mental emotional. Make your next step, play your next level. See you there.
My name is Jaden Perez, and with the PRIBL and Coach Berger, in around 6 months, I've gained 6 to 7 miles an hour on my fastball. I've learned so much about my pitching mechanics, and most importantly, I've learned to become my own coach.
Hello, my name is Luca Morales. Thanks to Coach Juan Berger at PRBL, I went from 79 miles per hour on the mound up to sitting 90 and peaking at 93 miles per hour. Also learned how to stay healthy and got the chance to pitch alongside of other professional pitchers.
I'm Patrick, and Coach Juan has helped me with a bunch of things, but the best thing he's helped me with is staying on my center mass and not falling out. My hat used to fall off every pitch, and now it never falls off.
Hey, what's up? My name is Javier Caro Acosta. I am a pitcher with the Community College of Allegheny County. And 2 years ago, I was fresh out of high school, very uncertain, very low in confidence, and I didn't even know if I had what it takes to play at the collegiate level. I was, until I found Coach Juan Berger and the PRIBL. With the help of them and the pro-style trainings, the intensity, the mindset, it just changed everything. Now, I'm a confident and dominant college athlete, and I don't only have trust in my game, but also my process.
New pitcher for the Bucaneros is Harvey Swan. With a very strong left-handed pitcher. Good fastball. He misses down and in on that one. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. And we got a swing and a miss on a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And we got a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is Avery Torres up to bat. Plays shortstop. Very athletic kid. And we got a catcher's interference call that's going to put Torres on base with nobody out on top of the 3rd. And this brings up, actually, this is Adrian Torres, the shortstop. And we got a called strike. Nice pitch by Harvey Swan there. Inside corner, keep the ball in on the batter. Run on first. And the pitch. That's low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The runner at first is threatening like he is going to run. He'd be in Harvey Swan's mind for sure, and he is running, and the throw down to second is not in time. And he is safe at second base. That was a very good tag attempt by the second baseman on that throw. It was pretty close from up here. I'm glad I'm not the umpire who has to make these decisions. Harvey Swan is set. The pitch. That's a called strike right down the middle. Good fastball there. We got a runner on second. We're top of the third. And the pitch. And we got a swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout. That's the first out of the half inning for Harvey Swan. And we're back at the top of the lineup. Wesley Churbe up to bat. Wesley struck out his first at bat tonight. And we're going to try to pick him off at second. And we're safe. Oh, we got a pick off at second base. Well done by Harvey Swan and the middle infield guys to get that tag on the runner. That makes us at 2 away in the top of the third. Bucaneros up 6-0. And the pitch. That's a ball outside. Back-to-back lefties for the Bucaneros. And the pitch. And we got a big-time swing and a miss by Wesley Churbe. He saw something he liked there for sure and was going to put a swing on it. Well, he checked his swing. No swing, the umpire says. The ball was up high. 2 balls, 1 strike. That was a good job checking the swing there. And the pitch. And that's still too high. And we got 3 balls, 1 strike on Wesley Churbe. And it's a little bit low. That'll put Churbe on base with a walk. Swan needs to regroup himself here with 2 outs. You'd much rather be in the dugout than on the field. Batting now is Emilio Cruz for the Hacendados. 2 out, runner on first. And the pitch is inside. And he gets away from the catcher. That's heads up base running by Churbe to stay where he is at first base. The ball didn't get far enough away from the catcher to give him a good advantage. We got 1 ball, no strikes to Emilio Cruz. Cruz is a good hitter. And the pitch. And that's swung on. And it's popped straight up in the air over the mound. And Harvey Swan's there to make the catch. And that's the end of the top of the third. We'll be back with the bottom of the third inning shortly. And we're coming back to baseball. Ross Dumas is on the mound for his second inning of work. And he will face Patrick Roman to start things off here in the bottom of the third inning. Hacendados need some good defense and good pitching right here. And there's a pitch, and we got a swing and a fly ball out toward right. It got down and turns into a base hit for Broman. Broman. First pitch, base hit for Patrick. And this brings up Harvey Swan with a runner on first and nobody out. And Dumas pitches. And the ball is outside. Ball one. Catcher goes out. Grant Rawls wants to talk to Dumas for a minute. Gave him a nice pat on the back. Help him trying to find his rhythm. Harvey Swan is a difficult batter to pitch to. And that ball is too high. 2 balls, no strikes to Harvey Swan. Got nobody out. Runner on first is Patrick Roman. And we're looking at a 3-0 count now. And that's ball 4. And everybody moves. Walks have been a struggle for the Hacendados tonight. That should put them at a total of 6 walks in the game. Ironically, they're down by 6 runs. We take away all the walks, and they probably have a better score. And the pitch is a ball high. So we have Broman on second, Swan at first, Velez at the plate, and the ball gets past the catcher, and all the runners are going to move. And that gets us 2 balls and no strikes to Velez. He's a big kid. He hits the ball a ton with nobody out. And we got a swing and a miss. Well, it's a good swing, and in a 2-0 count, what do you have to lose? You know the pitcher's trying to do his best pitch right there. A good swing can turn into a good thing with 2 runners on. And that's ball 3. That's up high. Dumas is struggling with his control, struggling with the strike zone, which has been sort of the theme for. And we got a swing, and that ball is shot out to right field. It's going to be fair. It's down. It's out into the foul territory now. It's coming into home. The runner on his way to second base. The ball gets through, and it looks like we got an injury there for Velez. He took a hard slide into that second base. He read that very, very well as a base runner from first base. And as soon as he read that that throw was going home, he heads up, took second base. But we had sort of a hard slide going into the base, and it looks like it may be affecting him a little bit. Hopefully he'll be okay as he works his way up to his feet. Coach Echandi, Coach Olin out there to check on him. Hopefully this isn't anything serious. They're definitely taking a minute to look at him. Looks like something around the ankle area. Sometimes those metal spikes will dig into the dirt a little bit when you're trying to drop a slide. And he's up on his feet. And he's walking out to a nice applause. Sure, we're going to get a pinch runner on for him. Hopefully he's going to be fine. Okay, we're back and reset for some baseball. Up to bat next is the right fielder, Morales. Nobody out. Runner on second. 2 runs already in this half inning. And Dumas is set. We got a swing and a fly ball shot out toward right field. Right field makes a nice catch over the shoulder. Shoots the ball back in, keeping the runner firm at second base. This brings up Justin Alvarez. He's playing shortstop. We have 1 out, runner on second. Bottom of the third. And that ball is up and in for ball 1. And the pitch. That ball is really good curveball. Just a little bit too much on the inner part of the plate. With the batter so close in the box. And the next pitch. Oh, I guess we're a little high. Strike zone seems to be moving around just a little bit. As a pitcher, once you find where it is, you just need to live there. We're at 3 balls, no strikes. And the pitch is inside. Okay, we were at 2 balls, no strikes. Now we're at 3 balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is ball 4. And that will bring up Lewis Green with 1 out and runners on first and second. I wouldn't be surprised to see Lewis be very aggressive with the bat right here. With runners on base, his job right now is to put the ball in play somewhere, and the pitch is coming, and we got a called strike. Ball was right down Broadway. It's a little bit up, but I would agree that was a strike. And the pitch. Oh, we got a swing and a miss by Green. On an inside, I don't know what that was. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch was up and in. And the pitch. And we got a swing and a foul ball down the third base line. Third baseman made a heck of an effort to get to where the ball came down. Unfortunately, that fence was just too much of a problem for him, and we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Lewis Green. All right, we have first and second. 1 out. And no swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball was up. And the pitch. Oh, that's a curveball attempt. Dumas doesn't have overpowering stuff. He's sort of a finessey sort of pitcher. Doesn't come at you with a hard ball. And the payoff pitch is coming. And we got a ball swing. Oh, it's through the shortstop's legs. That's going to score 1. Everybody's moving. It's going to be a double, another double for Lewis Green. 1-run double. Second double of the game for Lewis Green. He'll be busy signing autographs after the game tonight, that's for sure. And Coach Mesquita's coming out to have a word with the guys in the infield. Looks like he's bringing in the whole team. At this point in the game, the Hacendados are getting beat pretty good. Bucaneros have scored 8 runs total. Oh, excuse me, it's 11 runs. 11 runs for the Bucaneros, 0 for the Hacendados. Back in the U.S., they would call this a mercy rule. If you were up by 10 after a certain point, the game would be over. I don't think they operate with that rule here on the island. The objective is for these guys to get as much playing and developmental time as they can get. And sometimes playing through a game where you're losing is one of the greatest ways to develop. We learn more from our failures than we do from our successes. Okie doke. So we're back to baseball. Runners at second and third. And we got a high fly ball out toward third base. And it's brought in for 2 away. And I believe this brings us back to the top of the lineup with Jacob Echandi, center fielder. He's been on base every time today. Pitch. That's a ball on the inside. Dumas opting to go from the windup here instead of the stretch. Guess he maybe feels more comfortable in there. And we got a swing and a ball that's going to get through third base. The shortstop knocks it down and then he throws it away. Echandi's on his way to second. Lewis Green scores. And we're safe at second base. That was a brilliant job of getting it in front of the ball and gloving that ball that was hit there. It was an ill-advised throw, but it was a great job of getting to the ball. So it looks like we're going to have a pitching change now. Coming into pitch will be Wesley Turbe. I've worked with Wesley quite a few times over the last 10, 12 days, and he's a very talented young kid. I'd be expecting some good things from here tonight as he pitches in relief for the Hacendados. We'll be back with you in a moment. Hang out with us. Okie doke, lefty matchup here. Wesley Turbe versus Devin Rodriguez. Getting a little housekeeping done there by Grant Rawls. And we got runners on second base. My clicker says we have 2 outs. Trying to get out of the bottom of the 3rd inning. Turbe in to face his first batter. And the pitch is down and outside for ball 1. Base on balls have been a struggle for the Hacendados today. Their pitching has struggled uncharacteristically. And the pitch, that's a called strike. That's about what I expect to see from Wesley as we go along. Very good arm action, very fluid kid. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. And it's up high. Rawls can't corral it. The runner at second stays put, which is good baseball when you're winning 11-0. And Turbe gets himself collected and back on the mound, looking for a pitch here. And we got a swing and a miss by Rodriguez. That evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's just what Turbe needed. So 2 outs here. This would be a huge pitch. And the ball is up high. That makes the count full. These pressure pitches like this are some of the most difficult on the athletes. Full count. You have 2 outs. You just need to get off the field. And the pitch. And we got a swing and a ball hit out toward the right center. It's going to make it all the way through. And the ball's coming in. It's cut at shortstop. And Rodriguez hits a one-run double here in the bottom of the third inning. Everything that can go correctly for the Bucaneros is going correctly. Hacendados are struggling with the strike zone, and it's impacting their score. With 2 away, they'll be looking to get at least a ground ball to move on into the offensive side or the top of the 4th inning. Turbe surveys the area and comes set. And the pitch is high. Turbe's one of the youngest kids in the crowd. I think he's 14.4 years old. So that makes the nerves even just a little bit more challenging. And we got a called strike. That's a good pitch on the inside corner there. A little more challenging, especially since you're playing with kids that are mostly 16 and 17, even an 18-year-old. It will impact the way you play. But he's holding his composure very, very well. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch. It's a little bit high. It's a good fastball. Just missed it high. That'll take us to a 2-1 count. And the pitch is high. That'll put us in 3 balls, 1 strike. Turbe needs to get settled in here. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. That will bring the count to full. And we got a swing again and a fly ball lofted out in the foul territory. Bautista's in chase, but he runs out of room. Very athletic action there by Xavier to try to get to the ball. Everybody gets reset again. And the pitch. It's a called third strike. That's 3 outs. Great pitch by Wesley Turbe to get out of the inning. So the damage is done. Hacendados are down by a boatload. We'll be back in a moment. And we're coming back to baseball. Harvey Swan's still in the game on the mound for the Bucaneros. We got some defensive changes. I see Bonham Phillips is in to play second base. I'm trying to get a name on the number that has moved in to play at first base. And Lewis Green is now playing at third base. And up to bat now is Grant Rawls for the Hacendados. And Swan's first pitch is high and outside. This would be a good spot for the Hacendados to get some bats moving, get some runners on base. And we got a check swing foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike on Grant Rawls. Swan is set. The pitch. And we got a foul ball. That's out of the stadium. And I do mean out of the stadium. All the way over the backstop roof here. Estadio Luis Marquez. Really nice baseball field. And the pitch is a swing and a miss, and Rawls goes down on strikes. That'll be the first out in the top of the 4th inning. Harvey Swan's got good looking stuff going on tonight. And this brings up Samuel Garcia. Very patient hitter. He'll shoot the ball the opposite field too. And the pitch is a foul ball. Back into the net. Harvey Swan's the kind of guy that throws the ball in the strike zone a lot. And Sam Garcia is the kind of guy that hits the ball that's in the strike zone a lot. So these two guys are made for each other. And we get set for the pitch. And we're inside and low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sam's got a good eye on him too. He will not go chasing the cheese. And the pitch. It's up and away. And that's going to put Garcia in the lead. 2 balls, 1 strike. Harvey's going to have to come in here now and put something in the window. Although Garcia is a threatening menace at the plate. And the pitch. That's too low. That's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. I wouldn't be surprised to see Garcia swing at something in the window. And the pitch. And we got a called strike. That's that generous corner again, up and away, where we lived a lot last weekend. This brings the count full. And the pitch is a ground ball shot up the middle. Second baseman cannot make the play. That is a base hit for Samuel Garcia. That's what the Hacendados need, some base runners. And this brings up Logan Lounder, another Texas kid. Been swinging a good bat all summer. He'll be looking to put the ball somewhere and move Garcia over. Swan is set. And the pitch. And we got a ball shot right at the shortstop. Bounces it off his chest. Stays with it. Makes the throw. And Lounder does it again. Legs it out at first base. Using the wheels. He did that in his first at bat. And beat out a throw from second base or shortstop, as I recall. And he did it once again. And this brings up Xavier Bautista with 1 out, runners on first and second. Big hitter time. And the pitch. And that ball is high. Good at bat for Logan Lounder, as well as Samuel Garcia. And the pitch. And we got a big time swing by Bautista. He just comes up a little short. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 4th. And the pitch. As ball is low to Bautista. 2 balls, 1 strike. Xavier is one of those kids that, man, if he puts it on it, it's going to go. And the pitch. And that ball is called outside. That's an interesting call. That pitch is the same place it was a little while ago. But I'm glad I'm not umpiring the game. And the pitch is way inside. That'll be ball 4 to Bautista. That'll load the bases up. Just what the Hacendados needed to get some base runners on and have an opportunity to drive in some runs. And we got a pitch. And we got a called strike. Right down the pipe right there, that's a good pitch to hit. And a lot of times that first pitch fastball is one of the best pitches for a hitter to hit. And that's 2. Because it may be the only pitch you get to see depending on who you're facing. Now he's in a hole 0-2 with 1 out. Bases are loaded. And, oh, he did not get that swing checked. So that's a 3-pitch out for Harvey Swan. That's just what the doctor ordered for him. Hitter discipline in that situation can be a challenge for players sometimes. So we got 2 outs, top of the 4th. Hacendados with the bases loaded. And we got a ball outside. Bucaneros' pitching has been solid today. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. That brings us to 1 ball, 1 strike. Everybody gets a comfortable lead, and the pitch is way outside. That's 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Lights are on now. And the pitch is way inside. Lucky it didn't clip an ankle. 3 balls, 1 strike. Harvey Swan needs to get back into his groove. And the pitch is swung on. That's trouble. That's a foul ball. Wow, just a little bit more, and that ball stays fair, and that's going to be big, big trouble for the Bucaneros there, and a big-time dugout rally call for the Hacendados. So we'll do it again. Full count. Payoff pitch is coming. And that's ball 4. And we're going to walk in the first run of the game for the Hacendados. Samuel Garcia scores on an RBI walk. Harvey seems to have gotten into a little bit of a funk somehow. He's struggling with the zone. He comes set. And we got a ball. That's a little bit low and away. He doesn't struggle like this frequently. And the pitch. These guys have been about 12 days now. 12 days, 9, somewhere in there. 10 days, 12 days of working their tails off. And the pitch. Oh, that's a strike. That's a good looking pitch there. Working their tails off and then playing these games. And after a while, that will take a toll on you. And the pitch. That's low and outside. So there are probably a lot of tired bodies. And the pitch. And that's swung on and hit foul back into the stands. That'll get us a full count here. The base is loaded. Lounder's at third. Bautista is at second. And Alonso's at first. And the pitch, it is past the catcher. It doesn't matter. It was ball 4 anyway. So everybody gets to advance. And that's the second run in the inning for the Hacendados. And here comes Coach Ortiz. He's going to have a word with Harvey Swan. Try to get him back in his zone as he was on that first inning of pitching. So I've gotten to work with a lot of these kids in their pitching, and they're all very, very talented. So much of the things that we work on are helping them within themselves. One of the questions I like to ask them is, who is your best coach? And they will all start thinking about it. They'll start thinking about a coach's name. And then whenever they get to the answer, I just let them know that they have to be their best coach. If they don't know what they're doing, then they cannot change it. So you have to be your own best coach. So Swan stays in the game. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. And we got a called strike. Always works whenever the coach goes out and talks to the pitcher. The next pitch is always a called strike. And the pitch. And that ball's low and away, gets away from the catcher. Bautista stays put. Swan is set. And we got a called strike. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 away. Pitch. And we got a swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Batter is tagged out for the 3rd out of the inning. As we move into the bottom of the 4th. Bucaneros 11, Hacendados 3. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back with you now. Jerbe got the first out in the bottom of the fourth. That's a strike. A lot of chirping going on. A lot of energy coming out of the dugouts, which is a good thing. Harvey Swan in the box. And that pitch is a little bit low and kind of outside. Trube looks like he's experimenting a little bit in some ways. And the pitch, that's a swing and a miss and a strikeout of Harvey Swan to get the second out of the inning. Well needed for the Hacendados. And this brings Bonham Phillips to the plate. This is his first at bat of the evening. He's a kid out of Houston, Texas, St. Pius X High School. And that pitch is way inside and low. Ball one to Phillips. He plays second base, shortstop, anywhere in the outfield as well as he can pitch. And the pitch is up. 2 balls, no strikes on Phillips. Chirbe really looks like he's working now, maybe laboring a little bit. He's been very active in the summer, this summer here at PRIBL. I think this is his 3rd appearance. And that's a called strike right down the middle. That's the kind of pitch as a hitter you wish you had put a swing on. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bonham Phillips in the plate. Chirbe looking in, very determined. And the pitch. That's a swing. That's a ground ball out toward third base. Third baseman scoops, makes a heck of a throw, and what a great pick by Xavier Bautista to get Bonham Phillips out at first base. That's a heck of a defensive play by the Hacendados. As we move into the bottom of the 5th inning, score is as we move into the top of the 5th inning, we have a score of 11-2. We'll be back with you in a moment.
Hey, I'm Coach Juan Berger. I've been involved in pitching since I have memory. I played for my national team. I got hurt and I got rotator cuff surgery. That's when I got interested in how pitching actually works, how biomechanics works. So I researched a lot of pitching programs until I found the National Pitching Association and got certified by Tom House, having the opportunity to work along Coach House with professional athletes and learn from him. You know, Coach House the GOAT. Every athlete is gonna work in biomechanics, functional strength, learn about nutrition and sleep and recovery, and work in mental and emotional. Make your next step, play your next level. See you there.
My name is Jaden Perez, and with the PRIBL and Coach Berger, in around 6 months, I've gained 6 to 7 miles an hour on my fastball. I've learned so much about my pitching mechanics, and most importantly, I've learned to become my own coach.
Hello, my name is Luca Morales. Thanks to Coach Juan Berger at PRBL, I went from 79 miles per hour on the mound up to sitting 90 and peaking at 93 miles per hour. Also learned how to stay healthy and got the chance to pitch alongside of other professional pitchers.
I'm Patrick, and Coach Juan has helped me with a bunch of things, but the best thing he's helped me with is staying on my center mass and not falling out. My hat used to fall off every pitch, and now it never falls off.
Hey, what's up? My name is Javier Caro Acosta. I am a pitcher with the Community College of Allegheny County. And 2 years ago, I was fresh out of high school, very uncertain, very low in confidence, and I didn't even know if I had what it takes to play the collegiate level. I was, until I found Coach Juan Berger and the PRIBL. With the help of them and the pro-style trainings, the intensity, the mindset, it just changed everything. Now, I'm a confident and dominant college athlete, and I don't only have trust in my game, but also my process.
Now we're coming back to baseball. Eduardo Morales on the mound now for the Bucaneros. We are now in the top of the 5th inning. Top of the 5th inning. Batting for the Hacendados. Ball. First pitch is a ball. I want to say this is Gavin Ryder, but I don't think it is. And I don't have a number here. Emilio. This is Emilio Cruz up to bat now. And the rain's back with us again. Two balls, one strike. Everybody's seeking shelter up here underneath the canopy. There's a very large canopy over this, and the umpire has called a delay in the game due to the weather. It's really coming down out there now. I'm not sure if that will be the end of the game. There's supposed to be some weather coming in for us this evening. That may be the end. That may be just a delay. I do not know. But I want to find out for you as everybody runs the tarps out, cover the mound and to cover the plate. Very solid rain falling. For the moment, I'm going to put you on pause and we'll figure out what's going on.
Hey, I'm Coach Juan Berger. I've been involved in pitching since I have memory. I played for my national team. I got hurt and I got rotator cuff surgery. That's when I got interested in how pitching actually works, how biomechanics works. So I researched a lot of pitching programs until I found the National Pitching Association and got certified by Tom House, having the opportunity to work along Coach House with professional athletes and learn from him. You know, Coach House the GOAT. Every athlete is gonna work in biomechanics, functional strength, learn about nutrition and sleep and recovery, and work in mental and emotional. Make your next step, play your next level. See you there.
My name is Jaden Perez, and with the PRIBL and Coach Berger, in around 6 months, I've gained 6 to 7 miles an hour on my fastball. I've learned so much about my pitching mechanics, and most importantly, I've learned to become my own coach.
Hello, my name is Luca Morales. Thanks to Coach Juan Berger at PRBL, I went from 79 miles per hour on the mound up to sitting 90 and peaking at 93 miles per hour. Also learned how to stay healthy and got the chance to pitch alongside of other professional pitchers.
I'm Patrick, and Coach Juan has helped me with a bunch of things, but the best thing he's helped me with is staying on my center mass and not falling out. My hat used to fall off every pitch, and now it never falls off.
Hey, what's up? My name is Javier Caro Acosta. I am a pitcher with the Community College of Allegheny County. And 2 years ago, I was fresh out of high school, very uncertain, very low in confidence, and I didn't even know if I had what it takes to play the collegiate level. I was, until I found Coach Juan Berger and the PRIBL. With the help of them and the pro-style trainings, the intensity, the mindset, it just changed everything. Now, I'm a confident and dominant college athlete, and I don't only have trust in my game, but also my process.